we are here with Farmer Jeff. Jeff is going to tell us a little bit about raising pigs. So Jeff, why do you like to raise swine?
Well, it kind of gave me an end to farming, and it's allowed our family to stay viable on the family farm. So.
Okay. And this is a pretty big facility. How many pigs do you raise here at one time?
Well, in this barn here, we can raise about 4,500 at a time, and we'll turn that twice a year, so it'll be roughly 9,000 a year in this barn.
9,000. Okay, in each of these rooms, there's 4 rooms, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
And they can hold about
11
11
to 1,200.
to 1,200, so that's quite a few pigs. What would you say is the most rewarding part of being a swine producer?
Well, like I said earlier, it's the best part is being able to continue the family farm. We're a 5th generation farm, so we're able to just keep the family farm going.
Okay. And then also one thing we want to make sure that everyone understands about swine producers is, of course, that we're doing the right things in terms of raising our pigs. And one of the big things that we do, of course, is biosecurity. So can you help tell us a little bit about what biosecurity means to your particular farm?
Yeah, we try to make sure that no one comes in the barn that shouldn't be. So we have signs out front that alert people that they're not allowed to come in without permission. And then we try to shower and try to keep any diseases here. Just try to keep the site as clean as possible.
So you're saying if we ever want to visit a pig farm, then we always want to make sure to call ahead to check with that farmer and make sure that they're willing to have us come visit that day.
That's correct.
Welcome to Farmer Jeff's barn, located in Indiana. This barn is a finisher barn. That means that the pigs will arrive to the facility weighing between 50 and 60 pounds. The swine will stay here until they are approximately 280 pounds, which is roughly 6 months of age. While here, they will have specialized diets and care to ensure their health until they reach that market weight. You might be wondering why there's not a lot of traffic around a swine barn. The answer is called biosecurity. As you see here in the entryway, there is a shower facility. Showering is just one of the many ways to help keep diseases out of the facility. But biosecurity in general refers to the protocol to keep diseases and pathogens from being carried onto the property. Structural biosecurity refers to buildings and barriers to keep diseases out. That's why you'll notice lots of signage that says, pretty much just make sure you have an invitation before you come. Operational biosecurity includes things like practices and procedures and policies that are followed by all visitors and staff. This might include showering in and out, or simply having a change of clothing before entering the facility. Tools and equipment are also sanitized and sterilized, as well as vehicles hauling feed, for instance, should be washed before they arrive to the facility to ensure diseases are not being transferred from facility to facility. Biosecurity starts at the front door, so you always want to make sure you have an invitation. An important part of the facility is the control room. The electrical boxes that you saw are an important part of making sure the facility is up and running. In case of a power outage, the facility has backup generators to ensure the swine have access to water, feed, and of course, a comfortable climate. The office area that you saw also helps to make sure animal supplies and medication are there on hand to help ensure the animals are safe and healthy. Modern barns, like Farmer Jeff's, as you will notice, pigs are raised inside. So the ventilation systems that are in place have skinny slats in the floors in which the waste or manure is dropped below into a storage pit. This manure is applied to the crop ground, giving the ground vital, stable, and safe nutrients for future crops to come. Many might ask, why are pigs raised indoors? Well, the barn provides a safe, climate-controlled environment free from predators and the unpredictable weather. When the weather gets hot, there's also misters that can help keep the pigs cool. And in the wintertime, the heat helps to make sure all these smiling faces are warm as well. Every day, Farmer Jeff walks the barn to make sure all the residents are happy and healthy. He checks the waters and the automated feed system and temperature. The swine behavior tells Farmer Jeff if a pig is feeling sick or if they are cold or hot. He views the activity to make sure all the pigs are doing well. Much like when you're sick, you may not be acting the same, so the swine behavior tells Farmer Jeff what he needs to do. Once the pigs reach their market weight, the barn will then become empty. An important process then is to make sure the barn is sanitized the next batch of pigs that will come in. So they begin by power washing and disinfecting the barns from top to bottom. It's a very important part of the process. We hope you enjoyed a tour of Farmer Jeff's barn. If you have any questions about farms, be sure to reach out to the farmer, as they are happy to answer and tell you their story of agriculture.